yeah, ha, ball in my court, high step is a layup. My life like a movie, just keep moving, it's a trailer. Chefing in my kitchen, got me tryna get my cake up. I thank God for all this coming to me, not straight up. Ball in my court, high step.
Hello, and welcome to the 2023 BKM Draft Order and Keepers Special. Brothers, we will be breaking down each manager's keeper for the 2023 season and their draft position. Each year, the draft position is determined by how that manager finished the season, except the champion has the power to move to any position he likes. We will see what draft slot Peter chooses at the end of tonight's presentation and how it may shake up this year's draft. But first, three-time champion Rob the Gun Shaver won the 2023 first draft pick by winning the Petey Bowl. His keeper is Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver Jamar Chase. And assuming Peter doesn't take his spot, we'll have the first overall pick in this year's draft. Chase will easily be a top 3 fantasy draft pick this year and should contest Jefferson for the title of best fantasy receiver in the National Football League as long as he can stay healthy. The second pick in the 2023 BKM draft goes to the 2013 champion Ryan Knapp. Since his roster was abysmal, his choice for a keeper was easy. It's San Francisco 49ers running back Christian McCaffrey. A full season with the 49ers can be what Christian McCaffrey needs to get back to being the unquestioned number 1 in fantasy football. And we'll see it this season. And with the third pick in the 2023 BKM draft, it goes to two-time BKM champion Ryan Witt and his keeper, Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Gleese. No surprise he's not keeping Jonathan Taylor after his issues last season and this season's drama. Gleese has now finished as a top 2 fantasy tight end in 7 straight seasons, including 6 number 1 finishes. Gleese was even more dominant than usual last year and is putting the league on notice. With the fourth pick in the 2023 BKM draft, it goes to our 3-time champion, Jared Mostower, who's keeping Los Angeles Chargers quarterback Justin Herbert. Despite a disappointing 2022 campaign, Herbert recorded the second most passing yards in the National Football League last season. With a new offensive coordinator in Los Angeles, can he top the list in 2023 and get Jared back into the playoffs and stop having so many tough luck losses? The fifth pick in the 2023 BKM draft goes to our 2021 champion, Jonathan Witt, and his keeper, Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes. Looking ahead to the 2023 season, Mahomes remains one of the safest bets at the quarterback position. His combination of talent, offensive weapons, and coaching make him a prime candidate to continue his fantasy dominance and get Jonathan back into the playoffs after missing out last season. The sixth pick in the 2023 BKM draft goes to John Coletta and his keeper, New England Patriots running back Ramondre Stevenson. If Stevenson sees the same role he had for most of the last season, he could find himself among the top 5 backs. If he sees a notable improvement in play in his first year as a starter, he could rank higher even with the signing of Ezekiel Elliott. John made the playoffs for his first time last season, and getting back there starts with Ramondre. The 7th pick in the 2023 BKM draft goes to two-time BKM champion and commissioner Bill Knapp, and his keeper, Cincinnati Bengals running back Joe Mixon, who is in line for a huge fantasy season behind one of the best offensive lines in the league. Mixon has a chance to be the king of the jungle this season and hopefully bring Bill a crown as well. The 8th pick in the 2023 BKM draft goes to 2014 champion Dan Allen and his keeper, Buffalo Bills quarterback Josh Allen. There's no real mystery to Allen's fantasy outlook. He's led quarterbacks in fantasy points per game since Buffalo acquired Stephon Diggs in 2020. With the scoring settings heavily favoring accurate quarterbacks, it makes sense that Allen rolls again with Allen. The 9th pick in the 2023 BKM draft goes to Adam Luge, who finished in 3rd place last season, partly due to New York Giants running back Saquon Barkley. Barkley was finally healthy in 2022 and reaped the rewards of playing in a much better offensive environment. The Giants running back finished as the 5th running back overall and in points per game, as he was able to recapture his explosive upside as both a rusher and receiver. With that type of production, Adam might yet again make the playoffs and avoid his 4th PD. The 10th pick in the 2023 BKM draft goes to our 3-time second place manager, Luke Jackson, who decided to keep Cincinnati Bengals quarterback Joe Burrow. With a 3rd second place finish, Luke is deciding to go in a different direction with his team. While his keeper's calf injury is a cause for concern, Burrow should still be a top 5 quarterback in 2023 fantasy football, which should yield another deep playoff run. The 11th pick in the 2023 BKM draft goes to our 2022 champion, Peter Kearns, who had several high-performing players last season, but has chosen to also follow the trend of keeping a top quarterback and will head into the 2023 season with Philadelphia Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts. Hurts is coming for the quarterback fantasy title in 2023. And if that happens, it might be another title for Kern Dogs. And if that happens, Peter will once again keep the name Peter great in the BKM League. The 12th and last pick in the 2023 BKM draft goes to none other than our newest PD and 2-time champion, Sam Allen, and his keeper, Los Angeles Chargers running back, Austin Eckler. Eckler has been a machine in fantasy for the past handful of seasons and will look to do the same in 2023. Question is whether he will be able to duplicate that dominance. Because if Sam came in last place with a good season from Eckler, we would hate to see what would happen if he had a poor season. Now that our keepers are locked in, let's head to New York, where our champion, Peter Kearns, is ready to make his decision on where he will be drafting in the 2023 BKM draft. Peter, the floor is all yours.
What's up, everybody that did not win the 2022 BKM League? It's the guy that did. So we're here to determine draft order. We're at Lincoln Bowl. I don't know how many of you know this, but to bowl a perfect game, it takes 12 strikes in a row. Our draft has 12 positions, so I'm going to go out and bowl however many strikes I get in a row. It's the draft number I'll be taking, so let's see how the lanes treat us. That's one. Oh no! That one went in the gutter. My bad. Looks like I'll be drafting number 1.
Okay, so there you go. Peter will be drafting first, which means Rob gets bumped to second, Ryan gets bumped to third, Ryan gets bumped to fourth, Jared gets bumped to fifth, Jonathan gets bumped to sixth, John gets bumped to seventh, Bill gets bumped to eighth, Dan gets bumped to ninth, Adam gets bumped to 10th, Luke gets bumped to 11th, and of course Sam remains in the 12th and final spot. That's it for the 2023 Keeper Special. I hope to see y'all in person Saturday, September 2nd, 2023 at the Dave & Buster's. In the meantime, good night, good luck, live long and prosper, Petey out.